with no rehearsal.
Learn quickly, they'll come for your throat.
Sing this shit, y'all.
Can't take it personal, 'cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's only what you do. Some things you gotta do.
Hey, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend. Hey, we're gonna call this Tell a Friend Month, y'all. Tell a Friend Month. dog. WBC just announced that it is the Tyson Fury is first of all, what we got? Oh, don't forget to join the Patreon. I gotta put my advertisements together, but don't forget tonight, 9 p.m. PST, Sunday through Thursday, we going live. You guys can call in, do it, talk your shit, agree, disagree, you know. Even my haters been calling in lately, you know what I mean? So don't forget to tune in every night, 9 p.m. PST. Now let's jump right into this, man. For those you don't know, those are Deontay Wilder's gloves. He signed it for my son and my daughter. But this needs to be addressed. And I know when you look at this, you like, oh, it's no big deal. The fight was scheduled. PBC announced the fight February 22nd, so it all makes sense. You know, it's okay. We can just go on and get Tyson Fury out the way. But when the business of boxing, I had to smooth out my eyebrows. My mom might be watching. Remember your mom? Ugh. They used to lick their fingers and smooth your eyebrows out. I don't know if that's a cultural thing, or I don't know if white people do that shit, but your black moms, Jesus. But anyways, man, the business of boxing always leverages itself for them. And I'm going to give you an example. Charlo was the mandatory for Canelo. Why did they enforce that fight? But what they do, they elevated Canelo to franchise champion, and now Jamal Charlo is the victim of circumstances, a victim of his hard work. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think it's just very, very, very important that we fully grasp and understand. Yes, Lincoln. It's my homework. Okay, thank you. I'll do it when I get done with this video. Okay.
Gonna be tricky.
I see it. We in real time, y'all. We in real time in daddy mode. Lincoln getting ready for school. And you want to say one thing before we?
Can I have the headphones?
You gotta make it quick. Say something.
Hello, I love you all. Bye bye.
Thank you, Lincoln. And here, take this. I'll do this outside. Thank you, buddy. And so with that being said, Tyson Fury gets elevated to number one. And people gonna say, oh, Dillian White deserves it. But look at the bigger picture. Has he deserved to be the mandatory? He hasn't fought anybody in the top 15. Probably hasn't been drug tested. So I think it's just very, very important that we see the underlying picture is that he's getting his way. Now he's forced to get the payday. And two, he can change the date of the contract. In my humble opinion, since he's the mandatory, he has 18 months to fulfill that. So I think Bob Arum made a play. You understand? I genuinely believe Bob Arum made a play because he probably don't want him fighting him February 22nd. You understand what I'm saying? And since he's the mandatory, he can forego that contract and still be the mandatory. Because remember, 2 weeks ago says, oh, he got to fight me because the contract is already signed. And Deontay alluded to that. You understand what I'm saying? So I think the bigger picture, they always win in the business of boxing, man. I'm starting to question the WBC moves, man. Like, you know, as a human being, I enjoy being around Mauricio Sulaiman. He's a very kind man, very humble. But the business of the WBC don't look right because now they can void that contract, and they can void that contract February 22nd and still be the mandatory February 23rd. Imagine that. Imagine that. So you guys see the play. In my humble opinion, the play is Tyson Fury is not going to be in fight shape. You got the holidays rolling in. He's on this. I don't know what he's doing right now. Is WBC tour. Yada yada yada. He's not ready to be in camp January 10th. He's not ready to be in camp over New Year's when he's rolling around like a WWE rock star. You know what I'm saying? So the devil's in the details. What Nip say?
Let my 10 to be 12. Double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
And this is why y'all come to my channel, because I understand the business acumen of boxing. I have read many contracts. I have signed many contracts, and I understand the bigger picture. I always try and stretch a single to a double. You understand? Always turn 17 to a 14, 14 to a whole thing. You know what I mean? You always got to try and stretch it. And when you stretch the elastic, you can see through it. You understand what I'm saying? People don't stretch the elastic because they're not used to having elasticity in their life. They're not used to having flexibility. So the moment they get a check or the moment they get an opportunity, they be like, oh man, I'm blessed to have this opportunity. How many people have you heard? I'm blessed to have this opportunity. No, you blessed to have this opportunity to help me make more money. So understand this. Tyson Fury ducked the May 19th fight. That fight was already done, set in stone in turn contractual wise. That's very public. Stephen Espinoza spoke about it. Deontay Wilder spoke about it. But now that he's the mandatory, he can forego that February 22nd slot and still be the mandatory, because the mandatory has 12 or 18 months. I don't know. You got to check the bylaws. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's 12 months. It's not a calendar year. I believe it's a year from when they mark it. So he has until November 5th of 2020 to be the mandatory. This is some funky stuff, dog. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But I think this needs to Mauricio Sulaiman needs to start doing media, because we don't understand the moves that he's making, but he needs to be in front of us. So we're not interpreting everything and we understand his just cause. So but anyways, man, I just want to do this video real quick. Speaking of Deontay Wilder, November 23rd, Luis Ortiz. I just got to finish watching last night. Lincoln and I watched part 2, Fight Camp Part 2. I actually love it. I love I like that Fox don't chase celebrities, man. You know what I mean? I like that it's raw. I wish they could use language. I genuinely wish that. I wish a little bit that Luis Ortiz spoke English, but I'm reading the captions, and that moment with his daughter was very touching. Larry Wade is getting a lot of shine. He got back-to-back fight counts, man. Shout out to Coach Larry Wade, man. He getting his business has grown exponentially. I said exponentially, right? Oh shit. Sequentially. Y'all gotta be watching my old videos if y'all got understood that. But that's a barbershop conversations inside joke. So yeah, man. 7:53. Got to take Lincoln to school. And so yeah, man. It's just a beautiful day. Also, November 23rd. MGM. Don't forget to order the pay-per-view. As promised, the next pay-per-view I'm buying. I will buy a pay-per-view for the next Deontay Wilder fan. I may even do it for Earl Spence as well. Hopefully Earl is doing well. So yeah, man. A lucky subscriber will get a pay-per-view paid for by Barbershop Conversation. So so we're gonna do that. And 2, tomorrow night I'm catching a red eye to Atlanta. I couldn't afford to fly in Alabama. Deontay, god damn, why is your fucking airport so expensive, dog? Dude, Atlanta $288, Alabama $979 to fly into. So what did I do? I fly in Atlanta and drive 2 hours. You know what I mean? So frugal Fred. So anyways, man, I'll be in Alabama first thing Thursday morning. I'll be in this camp. We're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be fun. I'm doing my homework on it right now. Hopefully Deontay affords us the time. I know he has a grueling camp, but I'm not gonna tell you what I want to do, but if it comes out how I plan it, you guys will thoroughly enjoy it, man. And I'm doing this because I want to tell our stories. You understand what I'm saying? And whether I get it right or whether I get it good or whether I get it bad, at least we had the opportunity to create and tell our stories, and um, I'm driving down Crenshaw and on Harriet Tubman's billboard, it says at the top of it, it says American legend. And I took exception to that, because if she's an American legend, then why am I not afforded the opportunity? If she's so respected, and anyways, man, that's a 2-hour diatribe that I don't want to get down. So yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. And so yeah, man. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Appreciate you. And don't forget, tonight, Sunday to Thursday, 9 p.m. PST, we going live, man. To all my haters, and y'all can call in, man. Call in, talk your shit. I give you 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Let me know how you really feel. Barbershop Conversations. Feel free. Hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.